and welcome to another video by Adrian H. This one is just going to be a quick top-down analysis. So let's begin. We're starting on the monthly here. You can see price is bullish and we're pushing up. We've broken the highs here. And ideally we want price to retrace and come back up. We've broken here. We can draw on this order block back from December, which was our high, which we're looking for plausible flips. And we have a BISI in here, our bullish fair value gap, which is untested at the moment. Also have an BPR down a bit lower. So points of interest, the monthly to come back down into these levels here. Okay, let's go to the weekly. Clear our chart again. So we've had bearish engulfing, taking out these two candles here. Not quite closing below this one. Pretty close. We've only just swept this other low. If we zoom right in there, just by a tick. Get rid of them, and we have another weekly bullish fair value gap here. This is also within the monthly BISI and is untested. And we can also draw on the down close swing here, which is unmitigated. So you could still be trapped shorts in here from this manipulation swing that pushed price up. And this swing here was responsible for the break of the highs here. So pending orders in here. Have our BISI, bullish continuation. We want to look at this order block on the weekly and our BISI in here. Also have, this is that similar order block to what we're looking at on the monthly. Drag that across. Here for our flip here from the resistance. Okay, moving along, we go down to the daily. Clear our chart again. We've had two pretty bearish days here, and we now have a volume imbalance here to watch, which is untested. We can do a standard deviation pull now from the high down to the low that made it. We have our standard deviation SD 1.5 next to watch. And we can look at these other lows that we have here. Which we've just, that was what we just swept. I still expect that to go lower than that and take out more of the liquidity here. And we also have another internal low here. And this swing in here, which has been unmitigated. So areas to watch for bearish continuation, and ideally be looking for an open high, low close week to continue this. So we open high, low close. We can do an OTE swing. From here to here. And so our premium zone is up in here. Have our 0.5 lining with that volume imbalance. Points of interest there. And we can draw this whole swing here as a rectangle. We'll drag that across as our manipulation zone on the daily, being the zone that's caused the break here. It's broken the low that made the high. And let's drop down to our 4 hour. The 4 hour, we have our SIBI in here. And we have a BPR in here. So lots of stacking of confluence up here. So we've got our OTE, 705, 0.79 soup level, BPR, SIBI, and this whole manipulation swing here. And we have this order block here that is also untested. If we're looking at a SBS swing, for those that follow SBS, we have our breakdown for 1, retracement for 2, come back for 3, and if we can get a sweep of 2 for 4 and 5, even into this SIBI, there's a lot of confluence there for short continuations. Something like this, and then we can target that low of 3. If we get something like this as well, with a nice break of the high, we can then do another standard deviation pull from here for continuation lower and look at TPs at the standard SD levels. And what day might we get a high of the week if we're going to go into continuation? We can look at our news calendar here, and we've got Tuesday ISM services and Thursday unemployment claims. So ideally, Tuesday high of the week aligned with the red folder news into here. Let's have a quick look at C's. Got C's set on the weekly here. Oops, sorry, I'll turn that back on. So we can see we've got bullish order flow coming in here 4 weeks in a row. Price has gone internal to external, internal to external, internal to external, internal to external, and then we've just gone external to external. So we've taken out the previous week on both sides here. Plausible reversal. So we can then look for price to go opposing. So we go internal to external for the week. If we zoom in here, so this is all green because this is all internal range, meaning it's within that previous week's candle. And we have our weekly median here to mark out, which is also aligning with this order block here. It's aligning with our main zone, manipulation zone. So lots of confluence here, and that 75th percentile of the internal range. Meaning for our weekly candles that do switch here from internal to external, only 25% gets above that 75. And then, median, a nice zone to watch this week as well. Look forward to referring back to that later. So that's what I'll be looking for this week. Obviously, invalidation will come if we come around like this and then we flip the BPR and the SIBI that's in here into bullish continuation. All right, guys, well, we'll leave it there. I'm going to keep this nice and quick. Any questions, drop it in the chat. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.